Hey, how you doing? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. Welcome to Dreamy Dreamland with your Sensie Owl Bob. That's me, this guy right here, tell you a story. Don't believe a word I say, but I have about, 15 minutes, if that, to do this little show. So, pretty much what I've been talking for the last week or two is that, guys, go back and look at my past shows. I was talking about the big splat. Remember the big splat? Well, we're kind of in it. But we have this great opportunity. Individually, you guys can and gals, I use the word guys as a generic everybody, the cadre, not gender specific, because, LGBTQ, MOUSE, meaning there's so many. Humans lie on a spectrum, right? There's like gender, there's sex and gender, right? Sex is reproduction, and gender is kind of what you think you are. Now, it's kind of what you think you are. It's nothing any specific. Yeah, in reproduction, it's pretty specific. Though there are species that can fertilize themselves. And some humans are kind of heading that way. So things are really changing fast. Just look at the world around us, And just think how much the world has changed that somebody who thinks they're somewhat normal, somewhat able to think, basically votes for the same moron 3 different times, Wasn't once enough? Didn't you kind of get the picture what the game show host was going to do? Well, now he's got this big entity, money and lawyers behind him, and he doesn't know, he's just reading the script. He's a game show host, number one. The rest of his kitchen cabinet are a bunch of billionaire swine. They're just cutouts. They didn't do anything to make that money except lie, cheat, and steal within the construct of capitalism. So they're professionals. Hey, who knew? So, but the end around, or the hack, is that the human race, when it works together, does amazing things. And hey, hi, ho, what God, who are you? And it's so small I can't even see what it says. Said hi. Hey, hi. Oh, there's 19 of you there. Good to see 19 of you there. We've been doing this now 2 minutes and 39 seconds. We have another maybe 10 minutes left. So, about a week and a half ago, we had a full moon, right? And that was the beginning of this cycle, 186 days, give or take. And it's a cycle of the snake. And it comes every 2,000, 4,000, 10,000, 20,000 years. And when that little cycle comes around, we have an opportunity to change our skin, right? Because we are not what we think we are. We're not this little bag of water here. No, right? We are a spiritual creature. So, bottom line is, be in that state of mind, conscious intent, right? With consciousness. What is consciousness? This larger thing, like when we observe, what we think is matter, this right here, matter, right, or this matter here, right? It's not really matter. It's an illusion. It's kind of what we think it is. And when we think about it, it becomes pretty tight. But when we're not thinking about it, it is like, invisible or there's a lot of space between it. But our spirituality, our soul, that consciousness, that is all, right? That's what and who we are. And what we are here to experience this is basically conscious intent, being intent of that consciousness. Okay, everyone's, you're from UK, that's nice. Anyway, is anyone getting any of this, that, you should be spending then each hour of the day thinking, closing your eyes. So everyone close their eyes, right? Close your eyes, breathe in deep, and visualize what you want to see in your life. And not something, oh, I want to be king of the hill, have a, trophy spouse, I want that Ferrari, blah, blah, blah. No. Think of what's really important. All those things you can have, it doesn't matter. I've had them all, but it didn't matter. It was given to me because I was asked to experience them. So I did, right? So, but I didn't look at them as God. And that's kind of what the materialist world is. A big sin. What's the 10 Commandments? What's the number one? Don't have any false gods in front of me. Don't have any false gods in front of the collective consciousness of love's co-creation, right? And that's you. You are God, not some, Donnie Chump, the game show host. He thinks he's God just because I won't even go there. But anyone in those positions who think they're in power or know what's going on, good luck with that, right? They're just being used. Now, if you spend your time, your effort, and it's not that hard. I mean, I spend most of my time, like, listen. You hear that? That's that energy that you can't tell what's there, but it's moving stuff, right? And you got if any of you 10 that have your eyes closed, you're seeing it now. What is that? Look at that glow. I'm seeing reflection of myself. And I'm like fire, and I'm like, I'm the sun. I'm like, what's going on here, right? Well, that's kind of who you are. I hear your old heart valves. Yep. So, that's the illusion. See, the old heart valve never went away. So they kind of, in the material world, kind of fixed it, right? But I've had that old heart valve my whole freaking life. What do they call it? There's a term for it. Anyway, I had it my whole life. Never really slowed me down until it did. And then I said, I'll give the procedure a try. Did a great job. I don't really anymore, right? So in the material world, the illusion world, they fixed it. In the material illusion world, it doesn't bother me anymore. In the conscious intent, it never did bother me. So but in the material world, I have X amount of time here, right? And so I have a lot of pain in my body. And I don't let it, disconcert me, right? But every time I move my leg the wrong way, it's a pretty sharp ouchie. So in the material world, if I have that procedure and they fix that ouchie, then I'm less needing to take the spirit energy and, not have it bother me. Now, I needed to do that for a good, I don't know, when did I start feeling this pain? Maybe in the 1990s, early O's, with each year as I got heavier and heavier. 2003, I started working for the Desperate Lawyers. So that 10, 11-year period, I gained 200 and something pounds, right? Now I weighed myself on a good thing, and I'm down to, right today, I was down to 212, right? A month ago, I was around 199, right? So I'm kind of in that little thing, which is kind of where I was when I was in my best shape at 27 years old. But I wasn't all worn out. So anyway, so that's how this works out, right? And also, going through those procedures, is actually something my soul needed to do. Understand what it's going on. How is it doing it, right? Because it doesn't matter how long I live. It's what I do with my life. Now, I'm, pushing 80, and I've had an amazing life. All those years from birth on, because I had a lot of problems, disabilities, um, you know, what challenges is probably a good word. And those challenges, helped me, grew me, made me stronger, made me understand things that most people don't understand. And so there I am, right? And so I'm here to be a doula. And the doula is the person who assists the midwife, bringing life into existence. And in the Greek, doula meant slave to agape love. And agape love is the love of the Creator for us, because we are the Creator's mirror image. And we give perspective to the Creator so it knows what it's doing, because the Creator is a work in progress. Now, all of this, and you are the decider of what's going to happen, not the Creator. You, because you do it in co-creation. That's why end of times ain't coming anytime soon, because it ain't going to come until we've all kind of worked it all out, and we sure haven't done that. So, any questions? Let's see. Come out of the car, sir. Have a little walk. Okay. I really don't feel like doing it because this phone is about to die its battery. And here, this is what it kind of looks. Here, I'll give you a little walk. There you go. Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like around here. I mean, over there where the sun is hitting the tops of the poplars, that's the prettiest. Anyway, so getting out of the car, I'm going to wait till I have to get out of the car to go to the deep green, because my joints are a little rusty today. I don't know why, but they are. So anyway, I did do a lot of getting in and out and doing stuff and walking and concrete, which I never like. Anyway, so I hope you're well. I hear heart valves. Anyway, so I hope that enlightens you some, right? I will come back and talk to you tomorrow, right? And I have to wait because I'm not using my laptop for doing this. I'm using a tablet. And it takes longer to get up on my channel. And then I keep putting it in public, and I have to wait when it's in there to me to go into thingamajig and move this and do that and put it public, and then it's public. Then you can see it after the show. But all you guys who've seen it during the show are really, it's a gift, right? So enjoy the gift. Now, this battery is just, any second it's going to go out. And then it's really tough to get it into the channel. So I got to go. Love you.